Worms on.
Worm's arm.
That's so right and true, and you should say it.
This is water. This is water.
Bumper car area confirmed.
Oh, it's the silly music. Hi everybody, welcome to Warp Zone. I'm your host, Null Casting. The children outside my window. I have the window closed and I can hear them screaming at the top of their lungs. If only to have that youthful energy back. I could get so much more work done. Anywho, hi, welcome to Warp. I'm Null. We are the children outside your window. That's true! Why the fuck do you guys have to tie poles on me? You can't do this to me! I'm already indecisive. Sorry for missing Wednesday. I was very tired and I got home exactly at 7. Went to a chocolate expo today? That sounds magical and mystical and special and perfect. And I didn't hear the old man, but I saw your redeem. So, answer your questions that I saw. What is Bryce 7 Basic Lands? In Magic the Gathering, which is a card game that I'm getting back into and is, a dedicated thread in the Cable 2 Discord for us to come up with ideas. What's it called? The way that you get your points...
Pizza delivery services.
Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to explain something over
into lodging properties by
the fucking sound alert, so thanks, Temmie. Thanks.
Do not, under any circumstances, order a pizza from one of these flyers. You may be...
Cool. Oh! I didn't even end it, it just ended itself. That's very funny. Warp's Day? Yeah, unfortunately Warp's Wednesday didn't happen because I was out until fucking 6 at night. I got a pina colada. one of the people at the aquarium was taking a new job, so it was like a drinks party, and it was pretty fun. Still fucking wish they would hire me though, damn. But yeah, it's okay. I'm not having any crisis about that at all. Haha. Oh, okay. Basically, that's what I'm explaining. In Magic the Gathering, you need to get your mana. What's your mana for? So you can cast your spells. And you get that from the land. Or something. I don't fucking know. There's 5 types. Plains, which is like, you know, like desert, like, you know, like grasslands and shit. You know, whatever the fuck. Mountains. Red mountains. Islands. Swamps and forests. And I decided I was gonna start making a bunch of custom lands because, number 1, it would be fun to have as a thing on my website. And number 2, I don't have enough lands, to play card games with my sibling. Guys, I don't have enough of the stupid fucking things to play with all the doodads I have. So I was like, fuck it. So I started working on them. I need to skip this song, it's driving me crazy. Why did I ever add that song to my intro playlist? Anywho, that's what that would be. But we could do that maybe on Wednesday or something. So, Winamp skins. Custom Winamp skins. John was like, how do you even do that? Well, boy howdy. I cannot wait for us to find that out together. I've downloaded a template. I'm debating between making it all in Photoshop or trying to 3D model elements of it. Or even put it in, like, Bryce or something. I don't fucking know. Basically, Winamp skins kind of just... I think they're just, like, HTML files. or equivalent, where you have, like, a bunch of images and shit, and then it like, loads it in real time. I was downloading a bunch to check them out. Where is... Oh, I'm getting to the point with my edition of Photoshop where it's getting continuously mad at me for not updating it. It's getting, like, really upset with me. Like, every 5 seconds you're gonna see a pop-up, like, come use our AI schlop by uploading your ding-doing. And I'm like, I'm not going to fucking do that. I use Photoshop to have fun. I don't want to update it because also you're gonna take away my 3D tools. I fucking know you're gonna take away my 3D tools if I update it, and I don't want you to. I like them. So, go to hell and suffer about it. Yeah, template.amp is kind of insane, though. I might just try to steal a different one. For the sole purpose of making my life, like, a little bit easier.
I love this show!
I also love this show. Is Photoshop going to load ever? So I can show you guys these files? Because, like, the part of this is I need to show you guys the files. Because it'll make more sense once I do that. But it's not, loading. You could re-enable 3D stuff in the newer versions. They're eventually gonna get rid of it, John! And then how am I supposed to 3D extrude my shit? And lag my entire tab. I need it. I need it. It's very important to me. Whoa, TMI, go to hell. That's not what I meant, and you know it. Oh, Photoshop. Oh, it loaded. Okay, we're good. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys the file. I'm gonna show you guys the secret. Right now what I'm doing is I'm very secretly, I'm turning a existing skin into a zip folder. Mr. Shit Extruder over here. Someone ban blah. Okay. Everybody fucking hold your horses. Okay? Let's all relax. Let's all chillax. Oh, for the... Guys, I'm no good at OBS.
Please call 2 messaging system 32348465115.
Okay, I've decided to crop it in the most stupid way possible, but if you look in here,
Goodbye.
all the different parts of a Winamp skin are just bitmaps, guys. They're literally just bitmaps. You should use the studio mode. Too many things have been leaked. It's a smart thing. I'm not gonna fucking do that, though. There's a lot of shit that makes a skin behind the scenes. And luckily for us, some genius poster has made a template. Who is this genius poster? Misha Clement. Thank you to them. 2 file manager user interfaces. What's going on? Don't worry. Hey. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's the wrong. I didn't mean to grab that. Hi, don't worry about it. Rendered a slightly rotating baby crib model for the space ghost crib to crib able pulls out. That's awesome. That's very good. Okay. Okay. Alright, listen, we're gonna be fine. Listen, I don't actually know if I'm gonna be smart enough to do this, right? But what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna, like, grab some of these, and we're gonna try to make shit on top of them, and then see if it works. I think that would be a fun stream, because I think the only way that I'm going to convince myself to actually try doing this is, the only way I'm going to convince myself to do it is if I do it on stream, because then you guys are watching, and that means I can't just stop and get bored and go play Minecraft. That's the only way I'm ever gonna get this done. So, let's grab the skeleton and set up, hold on, I am gonna use studio mode right now, because I'm gonna need to go fix my entire broadcast to get this shit to work. Hold the phone. Ooh, does anyone have music suggestions? Using streaming as an alternative for ADHD medication. Joke's on you, I took my medicine today, and somehow I'm still not sure if we're gonna be able to make myself work on this. That's how confusing this is to my little pea brain. Okay. Okay. Studio mode off. Hit that button. Oh, it didn't have the transition. What the hell? Oh, right, I turned it off for, when I was pretending to be Spryly and learning just how annoying it is to try to run software older than stuff I even normally run. Okay, music. We need tunes. We are doing Winamp after all. We need beats. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure, like, where it has these, like, lines, you can, like, pull these apart in the browser? I mean, in Winamp? Like, hold on. Like, hold on. Like, if I launch Winamp, or in this case, Wake Up, which is just, like, it's like a remake of Winamp. Like, yeah, you can pull these parts off of it. So wherever these lines are, that's a new damn thing.
Ancient free orange.
That's different. Play Dreamscape 009. You're right, hold on. Searching this now. Holy shit. The classic. Oh, I didn't mean to mute it completely. I just don't want it to be the loudest thing in the world. It'll get claimed, but it's worth it once. Wait, what do you mean it'll get claimed? I thought the whole point of everybody using those songs is that it wouldn't get claimed. What do you mean it'll get claimed? Are you joking? Are you kidding me? It'll get claimed?
I relate.
Everybody used it before YouTube had Content ID. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a pickle. And by that, I mean that fucking sucks, lol. Oh my god, I'm not going to make it my default PDF app. Go to hell. I'm just gonna start getting it. I'm gonna get into, like, actual fights with the Creative Cloud. Sooner or later. Like, fists being thrown. Okay, let's see. What else is also often listened to that won't give me a copy strike? Right? Because sometimes, you know, believe it or not, despite all evidence to the contrary, I would like for these to be watchable. I know it doesn't always end up being that way, right? But I do try. I try to make these viewable. Fuck. Can't think of anything defaulting to, Ooh, Sonic Adventure OST. That's by default. I had to think for a little bit. And now I just need to loop a song. Come on, no casting. There's a lot of dead air here. Gotta... Come on! Load the site!
Gorgeous. Hot.
Hot? Gorgeous? Gorgeous? Okay. Alright. Okay. There we go, that's fine. Thoughts I am having. If I go here, you can see I've started... Is the Leap Motion 2 tracker tied to your Ko-Fi? It is. It is tied to my Ko-Fi. I don't know if it works, though. It's been a very long time since I set that up. So that's just, like, there. It might not even do anything. I was looking at a couple different skins as, like, inspo. The one I was looking at a lot are, like, ones like this. Even though, like, they'd probably look kind of stupid if you separated them, I like that you get a lot more, like, I don't know, just, like, room to do, like, images. I also really like the, like, you know, like, all, like, the button, what's it called? Extrusion. There we go, I said that word again. You can, I don't know, you can kill me if you want. You can figure out a way to do that in a way that matters. Yeah, I want some rounded fucking buttons. I'd like to have an image of some sort. This one's adorable. Yeah, okay. There's so many good ones. Okay. This is why I want to make one. I need I need to add more things that you can download from my website. I have like 2 wallpapers. I need to make better wallpapers. But there needs to be more shit. I love it when UI looks like Gadget. I agree wholeheartedly. Absolutely, I agree with you. Let's see, what's the default here is... Oh, whoa. Whoa! I didn't realize you could do that on the preview. It lets you split them. So you could, like, yeah, you could, like, see it looks really weird when you split one that looks like this. Which is my one issue. Actually, I'm gonna go test this one out. Yeah, like, that's, like... I guess that isn't that bad. They picked a good place to put the photo. To make it look less strange. Could make it a multi-part gadget. That's what I'm thinking. Also, I like this Pizza Hut. This is one. Does anyone know if this Pizza Hut one was, like, was this made by a fan, or is this real? I need to know. Same with this Xbox one, which I really love. Which is also, like, this one I think... Oh, where'd it go? Uh-oh. Give me that thing back. There it is. This one's very much a set of gadgets. There's also some transparency elements going on, which I find very interesting. Go back to the blue photo one and put it in reverse order. That still looks fine. It doesn't look great, but it still looks fine, actually. Everything made by a fan is real. Okay, that's not what of course it's real. I mean, did Pizza Hut pay someone to make it, is what I'm asking. Of course, if a fan went and made a Pizza Hut thing of their own volition, I would consider that more iconic. If you put them right next to each other without the track divider. Looks a bit strange. Wow, hi Zhao. Zhao, wow. Sorry for doing that. Sorry for rhyming with your username. Yeah, that looks weird. Okay, I suppose. But you're not using a skin like this if you're separating it, I guess. And then the question is, what does this look like when it's collapsed? Because when it's like the tiny version, I'm pretty sure it's just this, which still looks cool. You know? So I guess the thing is that if you're going to do a weird graphic, it should be mostly the top bar, because that's what stays if it goes tiny. And then it should look okay if you do that. That's what we're going with here. That's what we're going with here. Okay. We can make this work. The least I could do immediately is decide, like, color and shit. Background. And we're gonna ignore the mini browser for now because I don't know what that is. Smiles at chat. Smiles at you, smiles at you, smiles at you. I don't know what that is. You're probably thinking, wow, that's a weird color. And I agree with you that it is a weird color, but for what it's worth, I end up just kind of getting rid of all the color when I do this, because I have like a million different settings. Ah! Oh, do we want it to be... No, we want it to be purple, and then have accents be yellow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, holy shit, you can pick up and drag the gradient. Pause the music. You can pick up and fucking drag the gradient on the gradient overlay screen this entire time? That's been a thing for years. No one told me! Whatever. Whatever. The pattern overlay isn't gonna show up anyway on this layer. We're gonna need to do some other shit. Can the children outside stop being so loud and joyous? I can hear you through my noise canceling headphones. You're making me ruin my VTuber lore. Did someone just give me money on my Ko-fi? Thank you! Wait, what the fuck? Millennium. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to buy that after the stream. That's right, little child outside my window. That is an moment. What is going on? Millennium is very, very awesome and cool. I didn't mean to turn you into a Wookiee. Alright. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this with YouTube post them trying to go nuclear on anybody using an ad blocker, but when I'm on Firefox or it starts like lagging the fucking tab in a way that it doesn't do on anything else, and I believe that it's trying to do that on purpose to fuck with my computer. And that annoys me so much it makes me never want to give Google any money ever again. So I don't know. I think that backfired on them. In my mind, at the very least. We're Siberian Husky to me. Okay. Alright. Just gonna do that so I can keep an eye on where everything actually is supposed to be. Smiles at chat. Oh, blah, 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 blah. There we go. I made some more weird noises for you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the weird noises. And if you didn't, I don't know what else to say. Because the actual ad blocker? No, what's it called? It's still happening. I have the most up-to-date version of my awesome ad blocker that everybody loves, whose name I'm now forgetting, Block Origin. And if you tell it just they're trying to do some wacky shit. And I don't respect them for it. So here's a fun thing that you could do. If you if you make some sort of layer, right, and then you like apply like layer effects to it, you could turn off the fill on the layer right down there. You see that fill thing? You could turn off the fill and it just keeps the opacity effects. You should put your face on the Winamp screen, giving a big smile and a thumbs up. I love this idea and I agree with this plan. Hey, Google, you wanna fucking let me listen to my tunes? Or if you just decide to... Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember when I was a wee child, and I thought Google was so cool, and they looked like the coolest place to work. And look at how far you can fall from children wanting to do labor for you. To now. How crazy is that? Don't be evil. Yeah. I'll leave that right there for now as the name tracky thingy. The worded shitification. Yeah, I'm sick of it! We should never allow companies to go public on the stock market ever again. Because all it takes is, like, 50 years, and suddenly they are just, like, it's like, oh, you have to make more profits forever and ever. You have to make more profits literally forever and ever and ever. And if you ever have a year where you make not as many profits, the shareholders are, they can kill you with a knife. That's true. I was told that by Mr. America himself. So, like, it would be really cool if, we stopped having that be a thing, because it creates a negative effect on our economy going forward, and also for the obvious reason of it being bad to be alive. You know. It's dumb. And I don't like it. Venture capitalists, I can gild your armor for you in RuneScape. All you need to do is trade me your armor, and then I'll trade it to you back, and it'll be gilded, so you should do that, okay? Let's not. Okay, financial crimes may be the thing that we will get in trouble for before anything else. So let's be so careful about the jokes we're making in chat. Before we get in trouble for making jokes about smunk and big weed or showing credit cards. It'll be joking about the stock market that'll do us in. Nah, if we're gonna have a title bar on this, it's going to be a weird title bar. We're not gonna just do a normal title bar. That'd be for rubes. That'd be for suckers. See, like, right now what I'm experiencing is the intense desire to start doing something else. Because my brain is that this is not something that can be accomplished in 3 minutes. This will take several days. Which is why the Twitch stream is here. Because I can't do that because chat is watching me. As I try to block out shapes. I want this on the site, but the problem is that the things that you want on a website is that they take time. Oh, this is my favorite song in the whole game. Yeah, guys, serious solutions. Can the equalizer sliders be warp zone characters? Ooh. That's a pretty cool idea. What was I thinking for that? Oh no, this should be like a little fake window. This shouldn't be like this. I'll rename this to make this look different. Not the button I meant to press, but cool. Okay, so pressing F2 doesn't... Okay. Alright, I love how hotkeys can be different between different Adobe programs. That's so sick. Okay, I'm fine. It's fine. Like a teeny window, smiley face. Do I need all these buttons? What's the purpose of all these different buttons? Hold on. Like, what's that? Stop. I don't actually want to be able to hear it. Where's the fucking volume slider on this thing? Jeez. Why can you do this? I love that you can do it, but why can you do this? Oh. These do different things. Options menu. Always on top, enable. File info button. Oh, it's big now. Double size mode. Visualization menu. I know that. Why, I mean, why can you do this? That's the volume bar. Okay. Some buttons could just be random little stars and shapes. That's what I'm thinking, is so many of these are going to be stars and shapes. This is the panning bar. Toggle that, toggle that. We can hide these buttons. You don't need separate buttons for these. You can just show them here. If you're using Warp Zone, if you're using the Warp Zone Winamp, you better know to right-click things. Because if you are able to navigate my website, my awful fucking website, to download this, you should be able to right-click. Is that just the seeker bar? It is. Okay. This is the information on the doodads. That changes that. You can cycle through the different visualization options here. This is all controlling the playlist stuff, and that's the About button. So we're just gonna put the little sun icon there, I think. What's Milk Drop? Is that the visualization tool? Okay. 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 Okay, with that in mind... With that in mind, these are just gonna be little buttons. I mean, like little shapes, I think. I think we're just gonna make these little stars. Like Blah suggested. It's gonna be 4 pixels. World's smallest star found today by astronomers. Stars are hard at this resolution. That's what I'm finding out right now. It's killing me, man. This is killer. Why does this have to... Can I upload higher resolution images to a Winamp skin or it'll get mad at me? There we go. That's a star. It just looks kind of dumb at this resolution. Maybe if I... Yeah! Okay. We're just gonna grab this bad boy, put it here. If you try to paste a shape and you don't have a layer, it's bad. It likes to just like fucking break. I don't know why I said it like that so aggressively. Sorry about that. We're just gonna have to keep on zooming out completely. What is this? What are we listening to? Bakery Way. Oh, that's why I don't like it. That song scares me. Give me Speed Highway. One of my least favorite things about Photoshop is how it yells at you when you accidentally try to paste an image in the opacity percentage number. It does that? I've never tried doing that before. That's awesome. And I also be like, that's really annoying, but it's also very funny that that's there. You know? Not what I'm trying to do. How do I make these fuckers look like they're alternating? They're stars. They're equal on all those sides. It's not gonna look like they're going in different directions. Fuck! Okay, there we go. Oh, a little bit of cowbell in this audio track. It's the sort of thing that it should just ignore it. Yeah, why doesn't it just pretend that, like, why would you ever take that as an honest input from the user? Who would attempt that? Just fail silently in the background. Maybe it has to show you in case you think you don't have it selected, and you're trying to paste something over and over again. You're like, why isn't this program working? I guess I need to go use Krita. Up and down and all around. And then we'll have whichever one's active turn yellow. The current Photoshop version of Photoshop is real ass too. Yeah. Agreed. I renamed the wrong shape. Where is this? Who are you? There you are. Like that. We don't want it right now. Okay, okay. Okay. Actually, I do want there to be some sort of, like, color on this. I just need to make the inner shadow look less weird. I tried using Photoshop 5.5 for a bit. It's slightly confusing going back to it now, but it'd be fun to use it instead of GIMP day to day. I was never able to really like GIMP. I've tried. Like, I don't know, like, I recognized the name when I was a wee youngin'. Interglow is behaving strangely today. We're gonna pretend it isn't real. Search thing. There's a lot of doodads that we could click here. Mono stereo. This turns on and off those things. We're gonna pretend that these buttons don't exist. I don't remember what these do. Let's think of button shapes. That's something I like to do. Button shapes are good for you. They're good for your brain to think about. We love a button. I had to experience a Tesla recently against my own will. I didn't do it on purpose. The fact that their whole entire giant size of a computer monitor screen in the middle has no physical buttons made me want to start throwing up. It was so nasty to look at. It was so, like, I was, like, genuinely starting to get a little bit upset with the user experience of it. I wasn't even the one driving. Why no buttons? Like, why? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you're driving and you want to control something? You better look away from the road and press a button. Are you insane? Are you actually, like, fucking mental? How did I change the color? Why is it in black and white now? Oh, I'm viewing different channels. That's what's happening. Like, the fact that it's designed in a way where, like, if you tried to control it without looking, it's, like, physically impossible, that's the one place you should be able, if there was any place in the entire world where you should have physical buttons that you could feel without seeing, it would be a car! Because you have to look where you're going in a car. I know that may upset some of you if you happen to, if I don't know. Some people really do seem to think that you can just look around everywhere. And you know what? The entire design of the car is telling them that they can, so, I mean, like, I don't know, I can't blame them. The fact that it's even possible for them to do so is a failure of design. It's just like the worst thing ever, I think. Anywho, there was no buttons on the stupid fucking car thing. And, you know what was the most fucked up part of all of it for me? Is that, the doors. To get into the doors, what you have to do as the passenger is press in on a button for the door to, like, open on the inside, and then on the outside, it's like a little, like, it's flat, right? It's a flat side of the door, and you have to, like, push into, like, where the handle is. You have to, like, push it in, and then, like, hold on. Okay, you push it in, and then it, like, wedges out, and then you could grab the little wedge nub, like a fucking chump, and pull the door. It actually, like, oh my fucking god. Oh my, I never thought I would have a user design experience worse than trying to use an iMac the first time in a school lab, where the button's on the back, and because the computers are bolted down, you can't go looking for the buttons, so you have to fumble around in the dark like a bozo. I never thought anything could top the user experience that made me hate Apple machines for the rest of my life. I never thought that I would see that. And I had it, and it was the user experience of using a Tesla to open a door on your car! The thing that cars have! Doors! Like, what in the world? Oh, I'm, like, getting mad about it again. It was, like, I was just like, oh yeah, you just have to push it in. It's like, no, I don't think I should have to do this for your stupid car. We already know what car doors are supposed to be. We've been being fucking forced to use cars for, like, how many years has it been since Ford cursed us to this horrible existence? How many years has it been since the Ford model, whatever the hell, went out? It's been too long. And I can't be mad anymore. The songs come up. We've been doing it for so long. We have been using cars in the specific way with the door handles. And when you design something that works in a completely different perpendicular way for no reason, like, you're just forcing people to, like, continuously understand how to use your device incorrectly forever. Because you're not going to, like, cause a change that'll make every single other car follow you. You just made a door button that's a bit weird. So now, instead of everybody understanding how to use your car intuitively, they now need to feel like a dumbass using your car. That's what you have decided to do on purpose, to make it look more futuristic. Okay. Like, why this? Why is this the world we live in? I don't know if I like these shapes. For Model T, the T stands for Tesla. Yeah. Yeah, but when did that stupid fucking thing came out? When did that happen?
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors. It's the only way to live in cars here in my car. I can only receive, I can listen to you. It keeps me stable for nights in cars here in my car. Where the image breaks down, will you visit me please? If I open my door. In cars here in my car, I know I've started to think about leaving tonight. Although nothing seems right in cars.
What? Hey, bud. What's that mean? Like, actually, like, what was that? What do you mean? Gary Newman. The song Cars by Gary Newman. Okay. Gary Newman, what do you mean? Anyway, I don't like cars. I'm sick of cars being everywhere. Give me a train! Give me a bus! I love train, I love bus. Yesterday on my way back home, I was on the bus. I mean, I was waiting for the train, I did get on both, but while I was waiting for the subway, there was some guy playing, violin. I don't remember the name of the piece he was playing, but I recognized it was a classical piece. It had, like, a lot of very fast, I don't remember the technical term for fast, triplets of notes. Like, lots of those. It was really, really, really impressive. I don't know, I wouldn't have been able to get that if I was in a car. I like those weird buttons. What is happening to the audio? I love train. I can do all the major activities: sleep, browse web, play video game. Exactly. I like to doodle on the train if I, like, have time. And there's not a lot of people around. Because if there's a lot of people around, I won't do it. Because I'll be afraid of judgment. Ah, boo. Okay, whatever. I really love gradients. I love color gradients. I love color gradients so much. I might end up changing these just to make them more visible, but, I love you color gradients. They're my favorites. How did this shape end up down there? And then the wax and sugar to shout. Ah! Can I driver driven? Will that keep the... Oh, for the love of... Okay. Copy layer style, please. Okay. Yeah, better. Thank you! I'm, glad that people, like it. Smiles. Sorry, my talking patterns have gotten worse over the years, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna recover. I don't want to use this pattern, though. I want to use a different pattern. I don't like the way that shape looks. Where's the template? I don't know why I don't like how it looks, because this should be an up shape. That's a down shape. Nice. Casino music. Gamble time. Okay, and then what's the order? Left, right, pause, stop. Left, pause. Left, play, pause, stop, right. Okay. Of our symbols. God, Casinopolis is... Sonic Adventure kind of lied to me about how cool a city can look. It didn't. I love it. I love the city. But, where am I gonna be able to, run around in a giant pinball machine? You know? Like, what give? Why can't I? Also, Twinkle Park. The fact that you have, like, a train station outside of a hotel, outside of a theme park, seems very cool. Right next to the beach, too? It's unfair to city dwellers to not have that.
Bumper car area confirmed.
That's right. Yeah. I am vibing with these button shapes. And then this one is just, up with the little line. Yeah.
Gorgeous. Hot.
actually hold the phone. There's that. They're not supposed to be connecting. Why did I make them connect? Are they supposed to be connecting? Oh, and that one's wrong, too. It's the... Oh, it is supposed to be connecting, but I did it wrong. That's the wrong symbol. It's the wrong fucking sample. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's supposed to have a little hat on. Like that. Did we ever end up finishing Sonic Adventure? We might need to do like a Sonic Adventure stream. Okay. And then we just have to do that again. Oh, that one's a bit too large. That one's a bit too large. Compared to the other one. This weekend I went to a Magic the Gathering card event where you play a bunch of cards against other people and they're like new and you have to make a deck out of them. And the theme was cowboys, which is like the whole reason why I went, because it's like the cowboy set. I thought that was fun. I got my ass handed to me by like a 12-year-old. But the problem is I think the 12-year-old was cheating by accident, but I think he like misinterpreted what a spell did, and I believed him because he was talking really, really fast. I didn't want to interrupt and be like a rule pedant over a 12-year-old. And then like the guy that was playing next to us pointed like a ruling out on the card that basically was invalidating the last like 10 turns of what the kid was doing. So maybe I could have beaten the 10-year-old, but I think even with that I still would have lost badly. I still would have lost badly. I misinterpreted the rules of Magic so bad when I was young. These children were decked out in Magic. There was like 3 of them. They all had like big iPads with like the life counter app on them. Ooh, I just unplugged. I have probably my hands because I just decided to rotate. Thanks, hands. Oh, don't look at that. Don't forget about me. Where's display capture? I have to fix that. What the hell? Ugh. Okay. Alright. I like the idea of someone hanging out and playing Magic when they aren't living inside the virtual realm. Yeah, listen, I have to log off sometimes. If I stayed here all the time, I would, like, die. So, you know, so long as I'm here. Why did it just decide to resize my entire shit? I wasn't hitting any buttons. Thank you. There we go. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Code Lyoko if it was a niche sitcom. You're describing my life, my friend. You're describing my life. Where is my display capture? That's what it feels like sometimes. Except we're not traveling back in time. I feel like I've forgotten, like... It's easy to forget that a big chunk of Code Lyoko wasn't just the fact that they were, like, going into the computer, but they were also going back in time. Like, whenever, one of the fights happened, like, in order to prevent the city from being destroyed, they have to travel back through time. There's time travel. I feel like this doesn't get talked about enough. I'm looking at these buttons, I like the way these buttons look so much, and I don't like the way this looks. I'm gonna have to redo that, and that. Like, I'm loving the way that this is turning out. Shuffle, buttons, that button, Winamp symbol, okay. group those. You know what we should do? We should play the Code Lyoko computer simulator. There's some guy in France who's basically recreating the entire user interface of Jeremy's computer from Code Lyoko as like its own like game. Like you're like the one managing all the buttons. It's insane. It's the amount of shit happening is so crazy. Like the whole user interface, completely recreated, functioning. We should check that out sometime. Winamp, I need you, my friend. Come back. Oh, okay, this is just... Don't play anything. This is not gonna have any symbols on it, because these are gonna get added later, I think. Okay, that's what that is. Okay. Wait, come back, my friend Winamp. My friend Winamp, come back. Okay, the shuffle's also gonna have a button buried. Am I gonna have to... Yep. There's a bunch of buttons. There was a bunch of separate butt maps for the buttons. I'm okay. Guys, there's so many fucking things to swap out, and it's scary. Oh my god, yeah, just fucking do your thing. I want to see what that folder is. Why is there another folder in here? What's the difference between that folder and this folder? That's cool, I don't know what that is. You're taking your uncle to End of Evangelion, he's never seen the show? Why are you doing this to him? That's violence. You're committing violence live. So these, I probably just got to make variations of each of them. That's whatever. We can do that. He's an anime fan and I sorted a thing too far ahead. You know what? That's fair. That happens. Wow. Please be smaller. Thank you. Wow, that's illegible. That's so cool. Is this better at... Oh, that's not gonna be readable. We're gonna have to do some manual writing. Why does this kind of sound like temporary secretary? You guys hear like on like the top layer? I just like failed completely with what I'm trying to do with it. With this letter H, so I'm gonna fix it in a second. Let's see if it... I want to make it look silly, but how can I do that? I have so little room to work with. Wiggly shuffle arrows icon? Honestly, yeah, instead of having writing, that might be better. I mean, like, I could continue to try to fit. Not what I wanted to do. Yeah. Yeah, could ditch the box too. I like the box because that could turn into a little button. Oh, you mean that? On the side there? Yeah, fuck that thing. So much more space for letters. I mean, twisty arrow I think works better because then I could draw cool arrows. And that is something I do love to do. Problem is figuring out where to fit them. User interface designers deal with this all day of their lives. They design things to be looked at this tiny. What's wrong with them? Why would you do that to yourself willingly? I'm no good at working at things at small size. I like draw a whole picture and then I'll zoom out a little bit and it looks atrocious. Excuse me. Sorry for the flashbang. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing that? Whoa! Not what I wanted to do. Thank you, Photoshop. Trying to... Not me trying to remember how arrows work. Whoa. If it would be really cool if I stopped, what's it called? Accidentally, I keep on pressing Q because in Maya, Q is the switching back to the select tool, but here in Photoshop, Q makes a layer turn red, and I don't know what that means, except it stops letting you do stuff with it as easily, and it's very annoying. So I keep on doing that, and then I'm like, oh, why is my layer breaking? And it's because I hit Q. Like a silly Willy. Eh. Oh, there we go. What is this song? Yeah! Yeah! That means shuffle, right? People look at that and they're gonna think shuffling. I hope. Or they will once I actually fit the symbol within the thing it's meant to go into. Maybe I could just make this button slightly bigger. No one will get mad at me if I make the button bigger, right? Like that won't happen? See, look, I just hit Q again. I'm glad we think so.
I love this show!
Ah! Thank you. I love this! Here, hold on. I have to know what song this is. What is this? This is Snowy Mountain Ice Cap? I have never heard Snowy Mountain sound fun. Usually Snowy Mountain sounds scary and I don't like it. Maybe we should, you know what we should do actually? I think we should have this front arrow get broken up here. Which I don't know how to do that. I think like that. And then we have this one. Uh-oh. I just realized something. See, this is the Snowy Mountain ice caps that I remember from as a child. And I remember, this song freaks me out. Need to get rid of these. Because, the first thing we have to do is... Can I have different ones do different things? Like, can I have these merge? Like, if I drag that... Yes, it's its own thing now. Okay. Oh, that also means that there's this awful thing here. Okay. Cool. Wait, no, I could fix it. Aha! This is just, I love working with vectors in a program that is an Illustrator. It isn't annoying at all! Not in the slightest. Oh, it's a snowboard level. Okay, these. Combine that, please. That's not gonna let me do that, is it? Fine. I'm just gonna remake this part. I'm just gonna remake this part of the shape. Yeah. I just realized that since we're doing art, this should be called Art Zone, but I don't feel like fixing it. Oops. There's a lot of random whistling noises in the Sonic Adventure soundtracks. I'm noticing like lots of like whistles and slides. A lot more than I realized there would be fun re-listening to this soundtrack. If you're wondering why Sonic's on my mind today, it's because they have announced that this is apparently Shadow's year, like the year of Luigi. They're doing a fearless year of Shadow. Which, you know, badass. But it's also very funny to announce that in April. Have I told the story about when I was a child, watching Sonic X? They did the Sonic Adventure 2 TV show special. Have I told that one? They got to the part where Shadow, spoilers for Sonic Adventure 2, I suppose. Where Shadow sacrifices himself for the planet. And I remember, like, running, like, this is a distinct thing that happened. Like, early childhood memory. I, like, ran up crying to my bedroom and I, like, slammed the door behind me. My mom was like, I heard my mom go like, what's wrong? And I like ended up crying like, Shadow the Hedgehog is dead! Like, I remember that. Like, I did that. I don't know. that That edgy hedgehog really wormed his way into my brain. So happy year of Shadow to first character I cried over. Presumably, I don't know. I've probably always been this big of a crybaby, so I don't know if there was an earlier one, but that's the first one I remember. I have talked about this story. Okay, good. This arrow shape is bothering me, and I don't know why. Is it because I don't want it to, like, do that same thing again? Wonder if he'll do it again. I mean, listen, if the third Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which is going to have Shadow the Hedgehog in it, isn't just a one-for-one retelling of Sonic Adventure 2, I will never know happiness ever again. So, I don't know. We'll find out. Shadow's in it. Knuckles is there. All we need is Rouge the Bat, really. And Big. Big needs to be there, too. But he should just be in the background of every shot looking for that fucking frog. Oh, no, that's Sonic Adventure 1. I'm a big fan. I don't know, I hope we get... I liked the first two Sonic movies so far. I think they've been very fun. So I think it'd be fun to see them try to tell their own version of Sonic Adventure 2's plotline. Because that's such a huge part of my youth. Huge! Unfathomable part of my cultural heritage. It seems like it'd be easier to tweak a pixel snapping off. That's something for smart people to worry about later. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. That looks fine for now. What is this? Is this probably about how big is it gonna be? Yeah. This arrow needs to be fixed. I didn't play Sonic Adventure 2 because I never managed to finish Sonic Adventure 1. Well, the stories don't connect if that ever convinces you to do that. How do I turn off pixel snapping? Ah, there it is. Like I said. I don't think there's a way for me to turn it off. Sonic Adventure, I love the open world areas of Sonic Adventure 1. I really do. Sonic Adventure 2 is also just like really, really, really good, and I think it's easier to complete because you don't have all those in-between sections. Yeah, okay. Under the Tools tab, enable Snap Vector Tools and transforms to Pixel Grid. Tools tab. Whoa, I could mid-pixel my vectors. It's fucked up. That shouldn't be allowed. Mods. Listen, give me the Shadow Hedgehog who's been awakened. He's from the Space Colony arc. The Bio Lizard. Give me all of it. I want it. I demand the president show up, not our president, not the current president. Don't put Biden in this movie; it'd be a stain upon the movie. Hire some random asshole off the street to be the president in the car that Sonic has to go talk to about them. They better blow up the moon. I need to see Jim Carrey give his blow up the moon speech. I need it. Like, I need it. Okay. That's good. Where is this box? Chris Pratt should play the president in Sonic Adventure 3. I mean, not Sonic Movie 3 Adventure. And then they could make a joke about how he sounds like everyone, and he goes like, yeah, I get that a lot. The president where the only photo on his desk is of one of Sonic. Chris Pratt should play a retired actor! I agree with you. I'm sick of having him show up. No, I need to find the vector. That's acting weird when it's getting scaled down. Where is the vector? The vector's named something stupid. There it is. Why? Can you... Why are you doing that? Can I... Photoshop used to let you do this better. Photoshop used to let you fuck around with that more. Okay, that's fine. Listen, I'm fine. I'm not mad about it. Can I just open up Illustrator, please? Nice, cool, and awesome. Go over here, please. Thank you. Ah! Shape! There we go, I got it. I wish they offered a bundle just for Photoshop and Illustrator. I am going to have to find the really awesome bundle that costs no money soon. Because I end up using a lot of Adobe tools, but I don't want to pay like $400 a year for them. Or however much they make you pay when you're not a student. Like, I don't think they're worth that much. I'm gonna... No, that's not gonna go there. We'll make that something, but I don't know what that's gonna be. Like, I like their tools. I wish I could just pay a flat fee for their tools so I could use the tools I like. That'd be cool. I think I'm changing my mind about this being embossed to be like bubbly like that. I kind of want to make it look like the way I have my chat box looks, where it's like in. Like if you look at this, you see how it's in like that. I think I might do that instead. Yeah, exactly. Is the opposite of embossed inset? That's an awesome question to ask. I don't have the answer to your question, but I hope you are able to find out for the book lesson. One day. I'm gonna make this look weird, I think. Oh, it's like 1 pixel larger than it should be. Well. Wait, no, it's not. It's 1 pixel over from where it should be. Aha! I solved the problem. Oh, this is like going back in time to learn about oppression and Knuckles' history or something. Oh, that looks so strange. Why does it look so strange? It's not aliased. But how do I alias it manually? How do I do that? Pen tool, save me, pen tool. Pen tool did not save me. Maybe if we, this is what we're gonna have to do. I figured it out. Fine. We'll do it like this. There we go. Okay, step 1 complete. Step 2. See? Smooth! Fixed! And then I look over at chat and Blah has come up with the same exact idea as me. Drift compatibility. Nah, not that. Okay. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I need to, add the checkerboard back. Yeah. These buttons are gonna have, like, drop shadow and stuff. I just need to figure out if those have to be on a different layer or something. Power of a brass horn combined with a woodwind instrument. Why can't I hear the sound alerts on this tab? That's odd. I guess, you know, while I'm here, I guess I should just try to make the, different, different, what's it called? Break marks. Cool. It's chaos. God of destruction. I should just memorize every single cutscene from this entire video game and then be really weird about it. That will make people think I'm cool. Sometimes I look back on life on some of the things I've said in classrooms and I wonder why no one ever let me go get a diagnosis when I would still know that I would be able to learn that some of the stuff I was saying was strange. I'd be tempted to make them dash lines, like cut here. That's also a good idea. I'm not sure how I want this to happen just yet, with splitting the different parts of it, because this looks stupid. I don't like that. But I also don't like the visual idea of them just, like, breaking apart, and I don't know if there's a way for me to prevent people from breaking apart their Winamps. If there was a way for me to break apart the Winamp on them, I would. Because then I could, like, get, like, a whole thing going on. Or make it, like, change behaviors depending on what size it is. But I don't know if there's a way for me to do that. But, folks, it's 8 o'clock. Great job so far, thank you. I'm probably gonna continue working on this offline, and then maybe we'll come back to it, like, next Wednesday. Not sure yet. We'll figure that out, in a bit. Figure it out later. But I do eventually want to have this done, and I think if I can figure out how to get a Warp Zone one, I'll try to make a Cable 2 one as well. But don't hold me to that, okay? Like, I'm saying that as, like, a fun idea. I'm not making any promises, because that would require me to get something done in my life, and I'm bad at doing that. No promises.
Ancient free orange.
That's right. Okay, well, the sounds work on this tab, so I don't know why they're not working on the main screen. Oh well. Well, thank you guys for showing up, and thank you again, Millennium. I'm, like, immediately gonna go fucking order that. Yeah, upcoming Sunday, I won't be streaming because I'll be away from keyboard in real life. But this Wednesday, we'll probably play more Tulip. Then next Wednesday, if I haven't finished this, which I probably wouldn't have, and if I'm home, there's like some weird shit happening, but if I'm around, we'll be, doing more fun stuff. We'll see then. Lots of good shows on this network. You should follow if you're not already a follower, because I'm not the only person that streams on Cable 2. This is a collection of multiple different shows, so follow to see if there's something else fun you would like to go watch. Now, I am going to be sending you guys over to Wayne Radio TV. Because Radio TV Solutions has been doing a major stream marathon for the past 3 days to raise money for different GoFundMes and organizations for relief in Palestine and Gaza. And I believe, if they haven't already hit it, they're about to hit 100,000K. So, even if you don't donate, just standing around and hanging out is super awesome and cool. And yeah, so go say hi over there. I'm gonna go cook some potatoes for dinner, I think. Have a good night. Bye!